Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, so tax season. It's definitely here.
It is, and people have questions. Lots of them.
Right, and we've been looking at, what folks are actually searching for online about taxes. The goal today, pretty simple.
Yeah, we want to cut through the noise, give you the essentials on the 2025 tax deadlines and extensions.
Exactly. So we'll cover when taxes are actually due, how those extensions work, and maybe touch on what some related searches tell us. Sound good?
Let's do it.
Okay, first things first, that big question. When are taxes due 2025? We saw that, and taxes due 2025. Lots of variations.
And when is tax day 2025? Tax day 2025. It all points to the same thing. People just trying to nail down that date.
Someone even searched, when are taxes due 2025 time? Our sources don't give an exact time, like down to the minute.
No, typically you've got until the end of that day, midnight usually.
Yeah.
But yeah, the key is the date.
And it's clearly critical. Look at all these searches. Last day to file taxes, 2025.
When is the last day to file taxes? When is the last day to file taxes 2025? You really see the urgency there, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. And deadline to file taxes 2025, tax filing deadline 2025. Same thing. Everyone's laser focused on that cutoff.
Which brings us to the next big topic, right?
Yeah.
What if you can't make that date?
Exactly. And wow, the searches confirm this is huge. Tax extension, IRS extension.
So many. How to file a tax extension, file for tax extension, file a tax extension.
It just keeps going. IRS extension form, file tax extension online. People clearly know this option exists.
And they need the specifics. File an extension for taxes, how to file an extension for taxes, file extension taxes.
IRS extension online, federal tax extension,
Right.
Even how to file tax extension again. It shows a real need for clarity on this.
It does. It's not just a fringe thing. It seems like a core part of tax planning for many people. They're actively looking for how to do it.
And that how to file a tax extension online search, that tells you people want the easiest path. Digital.
Makes sense. And the mention of a tax extension form, that's the mechanism, the official request.
Right. But then there's the flip side. What if you miss the deadline and you don't get an extension? We saw searches like penalty for filing taxes late.
And what happens if I miss tax deadline? So there's awareness of potential consequences.
Yeah, people know it's not ideal. Our sources don't detail the penalties, but the concern is definitely there in the searches.
Which just makes understanding that extension process even more important, doesn't it? It's the way to avoid those potential issues if you need more time.
Definitely. We also saw some interesting related stuff people are looking up, names like H&R Block, Jackson Hewitt, TurboTax.
Right, suggesting people are exploring, tax prep software or services, looking for help.
And then IRS phone number, trying to get direct answers, maybe?
Could be. Also searches around IRS payment plans and how to pay taxes online. So thinking beyond just filing to actually paying.
Yeah, it paints a fuller picture. Oh, and Form 1040 popped up too, the basic form.
It all fits together. The deadlines, the potential need for extensions, how to actually pay, where to get help. It's the whole tax season journey reflected in these searches.
And finally, some really direct questions. Can I file taxes on April 15?
Which, generally, yes. That's usually the day.
And then, can I file taxes after April 15? Which loops right back to extensions, doesn't it?
Exactly. If you have that extension, yes. If not, well, that's where the penalty concerns come in.
We also saw simple things like file taxes free and just file taxes, the fundamental action, and, of course, just the word taxes.
It all boils down to getting it done. But knowing these deadlines, understanding the extension option, that's really key.
So as everyone's working through this, maybe think about what part of this resonates most. Is it pinning down that date, figuring out the extension, or maybe exploring those help options?
Yeah, definitely consider where you are in the process. And maybe a final thought here. Deadlines are important, absolutely. But the ultimate goal, it's filing accurately. Don't rush just to meet a date if it means making mistakes. Getting it right is what truly matters.